Hello, my name is Levi Burnfin, and I'm a first-year speech and AVID teacher at Garden City High School in Garden City, Kansas. In this video, I will introduce Canva.com. Canva is a particularly useful app for a slightly more in-depth graphic design process for slides or presentations that is still user-friendly. While most of our students, at least mine, are used to Google Slides or the original PowerPoint application, Canva offers them a slightly different field, or slightly different resources that they can use in their presentations that comes off a little more fresh than just a Google Slides for the particularly bigger presentations. I use it personally to create the technology critical thinking assignment earlier this semester in this class, but also introduced it to my students for use as visual aids with their speech presentations, hopefully allowing them time and space to explore and experiment with it according to the ISTE EL3C standard. Canva does provide slightly easier to use graphs and charts for data presentation. If we take a look at that here. So this is the presentation I made earlier this semester. But if you go to elements here and you scroll down, as it pops up here, see these charts and graphs and pie charts. They're a little bit easier to use than Google Slides, I have found, and particularly for data that our students are entering. As freshmen, they don't know exactly how data should be represented and how to build it in Google Sheets, things like that, and that's sometimes time confusing, consuming. But with this little tool here, it provides a little bit more basic tool for them to use that they can cite data, particularly in their informational speeches, that is extremely useful for them. As you can see, it has a free database of clip art, images, and photos the user can select. It also does have a paid database. Try Canvas Pro, but you can also just use it for free, which is what I do. A couple of my students have used in group projects where each student is in charge of a different aspect of the visual aid, and it worked well for them putting it all together. Once they all brought their own elements together, they all kind of selected the same templates and then just moved on from there, and then they were able to combine it, and it worked really well for them in that way. I hope you find this information brief tutorial helpful. If you have any further questions, you can email me at jburnfin@gckschools.com.